So time to get a new phone.
Well, what to buy? So I've heard some things about the Google Pixel. Let's check that out. Good camera, and software looks pretty well too. Well, let's look at the price. Google Store. $900, that is way out of my price range. Well, let's look at the iPhone 7, maybe it'll be different. This is 7. Looks good too. $900 as well. I can't do that. I don't have the budget to do that right now. Well, I've heard some things about Motorola that are pretty good, so I can go check them out. Well, what's this? Moto X Play. It's half the price too. Seems pretty reasonable. 4 out of 5 stars. I'll have to check it out.
Taking trips, cause I never tripped on what they said. If you speaking from your heart, naysayers gon' aim for your head.
Hey guys, Thomas here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Motorola Moto X Play. So 6 months ago, I was in a pinch. My current phone, the Nexus 5, was failing me. After 2 years of solid performance, its battery was done for. The process we all know too well had begun. Cast in a sleek, monotonous, yet sturdy shell, Motorola's Moto X Play provides a stellar amount of value for the user on a budget.
The first thing you notice when looking at any device is its design. It's what distinguishes it from the competition. Unfortunately, this is one of the Moto X Play's downsides. From the front, the phone is pretty plain, yet I don't mind. It has a speaker, a microphone, and the selfie camera. It's everything it needs to function, which is great. The back, however, disappointed me. It has the signature Motorola dimple and a stylistic strip down the center. This isn't anything attention-grabbing though. It looks like any other Android phone. The only neat thing is its backplate, which is swappable with up to 14 colors available for purchase individually. The display is what I would call one of the most important things on your phone. The Moto X Play is simply amazing in this category. It has a 5.5-inch 1080p IPS display. What this means is its images are crisp and the viewing angles are outstanding. Another thing to note is its vibrant colors. This screen is much better than that on my old Nexus 5.
If there's one thing that stands out with the Moto X Play, it's its battery life. It always makes it through the day.
It has a huge 3,630 mAh battery, coupled with an efficient processor, making its battery life to die for. When running a 1-hour YouTube video at 1080p and half brightness, its battery went from 100% to 89%. This is honestly amazing. It's one of the best battery lives I've seen on a phone. On to the software experience. The Moto X Play currently runs near stock Android Marshmallow or Android 6.0.1. It has a few touches from Motorola, such as lift to display notifications and shake twice to open the camera, which are all tasteful and unobtrusive. While Android Marshmallow isn't the latest version of Android, it's still very recent. The phone is projected to get Android N, the latest version of Android, within the next few months. The phone's operating system runs extremely smoothly. Android has definitely improved over the past few years.
In all honesty, the Moto X Play shocked me with its audio.
While its external speaker is rather subpar, sounding tinny at high volumes, its internal digital audio converter is astonishing. It was able to provide a clear sound signal for my earbuds and my Audio-Technica headphones. It has also received praise in this category from Android Authority in their review. Here's an example of the sound from its external speakers. The microphone also records extremely well, so here's a clip from a concert I was at a few months ago. much concern about camera quality when getting a new phone. The Moto X Play is rather neutral here. In good light, it can take some pretty good photos. Unfortunately, this quality diminishes rapidly in low light. As for the specs, it has a 21 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. In theory, these should take some nice photos, yet the f2.2 aperture lets them down with poor low light performance.
Overall, Motorola impressed me. Coming from a mid-range device, the Nexus 5, I was cautious about getting a budget tier smartphone. Luckily, the Moto X Play held its ground. The combination of a great display, battery life, and software has made life with this device extremely satisfying. Whilst the camera was disappointing, it's not unbearable. Over my 6 months of use, the Moto X Play has been rare to let me down. I'd recommend it to anyone on a budget, although its newest brother, the Moto Z Play, should also be considered. I'd give it a final score of 8 out of 10.